Hello, everyone. Welcome to Good Morning Tarot. Well, it's another day, and I'd like to invite you to start the day with a tarot reading, a short one, hopefully. This is a general reading, and it is open to all signs, and it is timeless. So, anytime you find yourself watching this video, that's the best time for you to see it. Okay, so we will start with the main energy for today. Our main energy is, the Four of Pentacles. Well, we feel a little bit vulnerable right now. Okay. I don't want to look at it as insecurity. It's more of being vulnerable. So, right now, we feel vulnerable with our emotions. So we need to protect our emotions right now. Have good boundaries. Don't take things personally. If somebody gets angry with you, it's not your problem, it's their problem. Okay. I know that by nature you try to make good with people. Okay. So just be aware that there's a possibility for you to be emotionally vulnerable. You are also vulnerable to many thoughts. Okay. Vulnerable to anxieties. Okay. So you might be burdened by a lot of, paralysis by analysis, sort of like that. So there might be a lot of things that might come into your mind. So just be aware of it. At the same time, be careful of your health. The two pentacles in the feet somehow makes me feel vulnerability in the area of the sacral chakra. And the sacral chakra is related to being grounded. So that's another thing that you need to be careful of. You might have the tendency to be distracted and lose your groundedness to the present moment or to the reality. Okay, so just maybe to be aware to keep yourself grounded. Being grounded to the reality is not to worry about, not to be troubled by the past, and not to worry about the future. Yeah, the one here in the crown chakra. Okay, so the crown chakra, the heart chakra, and maybe the root chakras are a little bit vulnerable right now. So be careful also with your health, because health is related to the root chakra. So there's something also about being closer to nature that will allow you to be grounded. You see, this person is outside the city, so it's more of more closer to nature. But also, where there is not much pollution. You see the sky. Something close to nature will be good. Something close to the trees, so that there will be not much pollution. Maybe related to your health. Now, it can be that today will be cloudy because it's gray. I don't know if it's cloudy physically or also going to be cloudy in your inner world. So, well, these two will pass. Now protect yourself, like this one. You see, this person is completely clothed. So for your health, just wear the proper clothing for your health. And she's a little bit anxious, tiptoeing. So just learn to relax right now. Don't be too hard on yourself today. You are vulnerable emotionally. Vulnerable, your mind is a little bit vulnerable health-wise also, and you tend to be less grounded. So just don't be too hard on yourself. Maybe today is a day where you can just be kind to yourself. If you feel you need to take a short break, take a short break. Just take it as it is. Don't be a strict slave driver to yourself. Just take it easy. You feel vulnerable right now, so give yourself extra care. Now, what do we expect in a little bit further? Okay. Okay, since you are very vulnerable, there is a probability that you might get hurt also. So you're prone to being hurt for today. It can be hurt because of interaction with other people. Now, some people might have some third-party situations, no, but it doesn't have to be. The swords here can just symbolize that, yeah, uh, because you're very sensitive right now, you are prone to get hurt, maybe just by conversations, no, by comments of other people. So, if you feel like being in a quiet spot, lesser interaction would help you, I think that would be nice. So, the sword doesn't have to be a third party situation, although it can be. Mm. It just can be that, yeah, you're a little bit more sensitive to the comments of other people. Uh, it might cause you pain. So, don't take it personally. Some people, well, they have their own issues also. And just let it be. I mean, what they say will not hurt you if you don't take it personally. Uh, People hurt us when we allow them to hurt us. So maybe at this time, you just tell yourself, okay, this is one of those days when I am vulnerable. Let it go. And you just tell yourself, it's not worth my trouble. Okay, it's not worth my trouble. Or I'll handle with it later. Okay, just take it slow today. Okay, it's a good thing here, no? The card tells you, well, you're a little bit more vulnerable to getting hurt emotionally. Just be aware of that. So that if it might help if you can just spend more time with, you know how it is, people who nurture you. Okay, stay with them. Avoid people who are a little bit, a little bit harsh with their comments and everything. Try to avoid them today. Mm. There will be days when you are strong and you don't mind comments from other people. But stay with those people who are nurturing right now. Maybe stay with your pets. Or, much better, just enjoy your solitude. Okay. Now, what is the advice of the universe? Yeah, spend more time alone. Spend more time listening to the universe. So, nurture yourself today. Be close to nature. Uh, Take it slow. Less of the mental activity, more of the intuitive ones. So nurture yourself. Maybe try to do those tasks. Well, you have many tasks to do. Try to do more of those tasks that require your creativity and your intuition, and lesser on the ones that would require your mental work. Because right now, yeah, you're prone to anxiety and to to emotional ups and downs. So yeah, you see the waves are a little bit, yeah, wavy. It's a little bit wavy right now. So yeah, spend more time alone. Listen to the universe. Pamper yourself. Maybe read a good book. Um, yeah, do some tarot card reading. Okay, so read some oracle cards, or read a book that just can inspire you, or do something like paint or listen to music. Just nurture yourself today and be open to the messages of the universe. Take a walk if the weather is good. Um, I don't know if you see here, all of them are a little bit grayish right now. So yeah, well, it's part of life. For me, it's a blessing because right now the invitation for you is just take it slow and just enjoy the moment. Mm. So this is what we have right now for our good morning tarot. Okay, don't just take take it lightly today. Okay, now let's go to our self-care tip. So for our self-care tip for today, by the way, these cards come from a card deck entitled Affirmators. It's quite an interesting card. Now, the card for today is Clarity. Okay, so this is our self-care tip for today. Clarity. Now we see here. I don't know what kind of fruit is this one. I think maybe it's an orange. Yeah, I think it's an orange that is peeling itself from above, going down in a spiral. Okay. Now let's try to see what is the message for clarity. Stopping to listen to my inner self, I can easily separate my intuition from my mental chatter. Wow, this one is very much in touch with our tarot reading for today. You see here, in the tarot reading, we have the Four of Pentacles, and in the Four of Pentacles, the pentacle is on top of the head of the person, as if many things that are going into their mind. And somehow we also had the Page of Cups, which promotes listening to our intuition. So the message right now in the self-care tip starts with stopping to listen to my inner self. I can easily separate my intuition from my mental chatter. So yeah, spending time right now to slow down and try to do more of the activities that promote your intuition. To take it easy, not to think too much. There are days like that when you don't have to do a lot of mental things because it will give you anxiety at this time. Okay, you just try to see if it resonates with you right now. So, okay, let's go back. Stopping to listen to my inner self, I can easily separate my intuition from my mental chatter. The clarity of my intuition is a sweet, simple fruit that tastes familiar, and the mental chatter is a confusing, bitter rind that I shall peel off and chuck into the garbage or compost heap, or your mental chatter if your mental chatter happens to be organic. Nice sense of humor. So it says here, and the mental chatter is a confusing, bitter rind that I shall peel off and chuck into the garbage or compost heap if your mental chatter happens to be organic. Okay, it's nice. Okay, so it's very much in touch with our tarot reading today. There might be a lot of mental chatter that you will encounter today, things that can cause you anxiety. Now, to lessen this mental chatter, spend more time listening to your intuition. Well, it's true. I mean, our mind could only hold on so much thoughts. So if you replace one thought with another thought that can be beneficial to you, then there will not be any more space for those that causes you anxiety. So you replace it with, so instead of accepting right now, have good boundaries right now, just do what you have in your plate right now. Okay, and if you can do it in a creative way, you try to do the creative things first. No, things that you need to do, you try to check the lists right now, and you try to see which lists you can do right now, especially something that would require your intuition, so that it can sort of lessen the anxiety that you might have right now. Well, sometimes the best way to get rid of the anxiety, if it's less than 3 minutes, then do it and finish it, so that you don't have to worry about it also. Or if there's something that you need to do, write it down in a note. Writing them down in a note lessens the load in your mind. But somehow it says here, the clarity of my intuition is sweet. So maybe right now try to do certain things that require more your intuition, and just don't be too hard on yourself right now. It seems that those are one of those days when the song of Karen Carpenter comes to me right now. Rainy days and Mondays always get me down. Okay, so yeah, well, let it rain for a while. When it rains, it's the best time to sleep. Oh wow, yeah, okay. I mean, if you can take a short rest, if you can take a short nap, well, some people call it power naps. Okay, well, if you want to sleep a little bit longer, do so. It's one of those days. Okay, so just nurture yourself. If you feel like sleeping, if you are already too anxious, sleep it over. Enjoy your dream. Pamper yourself. just one of those days. I mean, you can always do it. Okay, tomorrow you make a resolve. Okay, tomorrow this is what I'm going to do. Write it down in paper. Okay, today I'll just take a short nap. Okay, if you feel the nap will help you, then why not? Well, that's it for our healthcare tip right now. I think today is a day for intuition and less for analysis. Well, just take it if it resonates with you. Thank you for the likes and comments you've given to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. Our channel is slowly growing and we are slowly reaching more people. I hope to see you again soon. Until that time, may God continue to bless your ways.